did BD, like she was always into that. And when she wasn't even Mrs. West and when she had no power, she was texting employees these pictures, questioning them ad nauseum about their views on Hitler to see where they stand.
Kim Kardashian has just weighed in on the drama between Kanye West and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Bianca. Recently, Bianca filed for divorce from Kanye, and Kim claims Bianca only got involved with Kanye to use him for his money. When the news of the divorce broke, it was initially reported by TMZ that Bianca would only receive $5 million from Kanye as part of the settlement. However, things quickly took a turn when it was revealed that Kanye never made Bianca sign a prenup before they got married. This means she could potentially take a lot more if the case heads to court, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. The timing of the divorce raised eyebrows, as it came less than a week after Kanye dragged Bianca to the Grammys, where he made her strip down in front of the cameras. This shocking incident had many people questioning their relationship, and they weren't wrong to be suspicious. Just days after the Grammys fiasco, TMZ reported that Bianca had filed for divorce and was initially demanding $5 million from Kanye, which he had agreed to pay. What many didn't know is that Kanye had already considered filing for divorce back in October of last year, but he ultimately decided not to go through with it. Things got even messier when Bianca turned down the $5 million offer, reportedly wanting more. Since they didn't sign a prenup, she knew she could get a much larger settlement if she took the case to court. As expected, Kanye's team tried to do some damage control, claiming that everything between Kanye and Bianca was fine, but Bianca's team had a different story. They confirmed that the issues in their relationship escalated after the Grammys incident. Things worsened when Kanye went on a controversial Twitter rant where he defended Diddy and made the shocking claim that slavery was a choice. His behavior became even more controversial when he began selling shirts featuring the Nazi swastika symbol. This caused a massive backlash, and even Shopify decided to shut down the entire Yeezy online store to distance themselves from the scandal. According to sources who spoke to Page Six, Bianca had reached her breaking point. After enduring Kanye's erratic behavior and public controversies, she finally had enough and decided to move forward with the divorce. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that this divorce is far from simple, and the lack of a prenup could lead to a massive financial battle between Kanye and Bianca. The swastika of his shirt was the last straw. She told him that's not who she is, and she can't be associated with that. He's saying that he was a dominion over her, and then he's selling those shirts it reflects on her, and she doesn't want any part of that circus. But here's the thing, y'all. Bianca may not be the victim everyone thinks she is, at least according to what the streets are saying. A popular gossip blogger, Tisha, spilled some tea, claiming that Bianca actually had her Grammy outfit tailored 6 times, which means she knew exactly what she was going to do when she got there. However, once the cameras were on her, she started acting uncomfortable, fully aware that people would take notice and paint her as the victim. Now we know why. Those videos helped shape the narrative that she was being mistreated, which will ultimately work in her favor. By playing the victim, Bianca could potentially push Kanye into paying her a lot more once the divorce is finalized.
They tailored that invisible dress 6 times. Y'all, again, let me repeat this. They tailored the invisible dress 6 times. 6 times? That's more times than Kanye has fans left. But all jokes aside, 6 times, so Bianca had time to stand there with a teller 6 times over the week before the Grammys to get this. What does that tell you? Not only did she knew about this wasn't some last minute dare. This wasn't a, you better do it, right? This was a planned event. This was a strategy. Bianca wasn't forced into this at all. She is all in. And if you think Bianca just fell into this life by accident, maybe think again. Turns out, ex-Yeezy employees who sued Kanye spilled some of that piping hot tea. Bianca wasn't just a random architect he fell for. Oh, no. Sis was a day one weirdo, a day one Kanye stan. Okay.
Not only that, but Tisha also claimed that some former Yeezy employees who worked with Bianca before she became closely involved with Kanye said that she was already into the whole nude asylum aesthetic. Allegedly, Bianca used to send explicit photos of herself to these employees and even ask them about their views on Hitler.
Rated images that Bianca was posting on her personal Instagram before she even got involved with the whole Kanye thing. She was always into that weird BD, like she was always into that. And when she wasn't even Mrs. West and when she had no power, she was texting employees these pictures, questioning them ad nauseum about their views on Hitler to see where they stand.
Oh, but that's not all the tea, y'all. Apparently, Bianca and Kanye were involved even before his divorce from Kim was finalized. Of course, Kim found out about the affair and demanded that Bianca be fired. However, after Kanye and Kim's divorce, he went back to Bianca and made her his wife. This also explains why they didn't sign a prenup. He rushed into the marriage, seemingly as a way to get back at Kim for leaving him.
Been around since 2021, and even before then. In 2021, Kim found out allegedly that, according to this tweet, that Bianca was messing around with Kanye. She got fired, and then he bought her back by Thanksgiving. Why did you have to hire her back on Thanksgiving? Did you spend Thanksgiving with her? Did you try to get into a sister-wife situation? Baby, Bianca always was willing to do anything to be with Kanye. And let's be real, Kanye has a type. He surrounds himself with flunkies, yes men, and people who think he's some kind of prophet. It's giving Stan energy.
Even though this situation had nothing to do with her, Kim Kardashian decided to insert herself into it a few days ago, seemingly hinting that Bianca was using Kanye. Initially, people thought Kim was trying to sneak her way back into Kanye's life because ever since he got with Bianca, he'd been ignoring her. That was until the news broke that Bianca was allegedly going after Kanye's money since they didn't sign a prenup. Sources close to Kim claim she's genuinely concerned about Kanye, believing that his recent erratic behavior is a sign of another mental health episode. However, people are too entertained by the drama to actually do anything to help him. The surprising part is that Kim now appears to be speaking on Kanye's behalf, despite previously advocating for Bianca and accusing Kanye of mistreating her. Kim's sudden shift in allegiance comes just as news of Kanye and Bianca's potential divorce emerges. Before, Kim had assumed Bianca was a victim, and she didn't hesitate to defend her. A source who spoke to The Sun at the time mentioned that Kim was genuinely worried for Bianca, thinking that she was caught in a difficult situation with Kanye. Now, with divorce on the horizon, Kim seems to have flipped sides and is supporting Kanye once again. It's clear that the situation is complex, and Kim's involvement only adds to the drama. Whether her concerns for Kanye are genuine or simply a reaction to the latest developments, her shifting stance on the issue has people speculating about her true intentions. As Kanye and Bianca's legal battle looms, this saga is far from over. Kim's been so worried about the new pics that have come out with Bianca. Like, how would she explain this to her kids? She's embarrassed and worried for him. He's wandering around barefoot with champagne in the street. Something clearly isn't right. It's hard for her because as soon as she thinks she can move on, something like this happens and she's pulled back into it. It's like every time Kanye and Bianca pull these nearly naked stunts, it reminds everyone that Kim dressed up in skin-tight nude outfits during the marriage. Kim would prefer to put this all behind her and move on. But she feels obligated to help Bianca see the reality of the situation before it's too late. According to sources, Kim believes she owes it to Bianca to try to talk some sense into her. She's been watching the situation between Kanye and Bianca unfold with disbelief, finding it eerily similar to how Kanye was with her. Kim feels that Kanye is molding Bianca into his idea of the perfect woman, and she's concerned that he hasn't learned his lesson from their own relationship. She finds it alarming that Kanye still thinks it's acceptable to treat people this way. As this divorce unfolds, the drama is only going to get messier, but we'll have to wait and see how things play out. As usual, people on social media have had plenty to say about the situation. One commenter expressed their thoughts, adding to the ongoing discussion about Kanye and Bianca's relationship. This saga is far from over. and the public is bracing for even more revelations as it continues. She's not being forced to do anything. People only said that because she's white. Another person chimed in saying, "At first I thought that Kanye was making her do things she didn't want to do. Then a few months ago I realized this is an act and Bianca is happy to do whatever it takes. Now I want to hear from you. What do you all think about Bianca divorcing Kanye? Do you agree with Kim that Bianca might not be the victim here? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to click here to check out this other messy video."